What is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys. Today, I told you guys, don't let some lines make up your decision. Some lines cross. Oh well, have the thesis, have the conviction behind your plays, and go from there. If you don't have conviction, you shouldn't be in this play. If you can't take risk, if you don't have high risk, you can't be in this play. But if you do have conviction, you can tolerate high risk, you're gonna get rewarded. That's how I see it. I hope you guys see it the same way. We saw some good gains today. We're not all the way there yet. There's still some more left in this mission, but we can do it. I believe in us. I believe in the Progenity family. And if you're going to be led by someone like me, there's no way we're going down. We're going up. We're going at least to 10 to 15, all right? I have to keep it kind of conservative, right? It's $10 to $15 per share. That's where I got this going. It could potentially go higher. We've seen things like this go a lot higher before. There was other good news in the Progenity space. I got so much to talk about. I am so excited. If you guys don't mind leaving that early like on the video, it's always very highly appreciated. Guys, I am so jacked up right now. Subscribe for more. Hit that post notification bell if you want to, if you don't want to miss my market open live streams. Boom, trade alerts, hit that join button. Anyways, let's just get right into it. So you guys can see Progenity, we're basically oscillating between these two fib bands, the 50% and the 61.8% level. My apologies. This is how the bands were drawn, using this as the peak. Guys, people are sleeping on the fact that one random morning in pre-market, we jumped up all the way to $6.47. Do you guys not remember that? Like, we literally went up to $6.41% in a pre-market one day. Why? Why does that happen? Why does that happen in Progenity stock? And this reminds me, I don't have my indicators up here. But why? That's your homework. Why did we go up from what? Like $3.40 all the way up to $6.40 in an hour in pre-market? Do some homework. Leave a comment down below. That's your job, not mine. We're figuring that one out together. Anyways, right here, we're finding some resistance at $3.64. I mean, just yesterday, it was like, oh, what a bad day. Today, we're like, oh, we're up, what, 16% sitting at $3.60 in the after hours. This is wild. This is wild. Actually, $3.53 in after hours. My bad. But we were up 16% today, and my conviction is still here. Yes, the 200 and the 25 and the 50 all crossed. It looked like it was bad news. We were even forming what, like a little bit of a descending wedge right here. Again, another bearish pattern. If you're just looking at lines, you're probably thinking, oh, there's more downside. I got comments thinking there's more downside. Yes, we got slapped in the face 4 days in a row. What was it? Oh, almost a week in a row. It started October 27th. We just continued to get slapped in the face. But we held strong, we held our thesis, we held our conviction, and here we are waiting for that next leg up. If we are comparing this to the last rally, we're right here, guys. We're right here. We've got some more cataclysmic gains to come. I think tomorrow's going to be another green day. I can't promise anything. I can't predict the future. I do have a time machine in the back, but I can't predict the future. It's unfortunate, but we're going to go from here. We're going to get into this next band. We're going to keep going up. And then from there on out, it's going to be to the moon. And in my opinion, I think we see $5 a share pretty soon. I can't make any promises, but that's how I'm seeing it. If you're day trading this stock, by the way, you can't be day trading it. That's how you don't get rewarded. What, you want to make a baby gain of what, like 10% on a swing when you can make 300% on a short squeeze? Guys, this is no Avis budget group. We're not going up 200%. This is going up 500% from current price levels. And I can't tell you guys it will, because that would be me saying, oh, buy the stock. This is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you guys advice. But I do think we're going at least 10 to 15, maybe if not more. We've seen short squeezes before. We've seen how these have played out. I was covering support.com before that thing jumped up to 60, from 8 to 60 or $4 to 60. I started covering it at 8. Guys, we can cut this. This has so much potential. And I'm just saying this right now because I don't know when else I can say this. The rest of the video, I'm going to be talking about statistics and boring stuff. All right? This has so much freaking potential. I can't wait to get into everything else. Anyways, we're right here still at the top of the leaderboard for the best reason. It's gonna be an insane jump. I promise you guys. The short squeeze in Progenity, when it comes, don't be scared. It will come, in my opinion. But when it comes, it's going to be amazing. Again, we're still on this threshold security list. We also got some good news. Progenity stock is a speculative transformation play. Yes, but if you read it real quick, partnerships with major pharmaceutical players like Pfizer and AbbVie. This helps Progenity stock, all right? It can become a potential acquisition target. All right, if this thing gets acquired, what happens in acquisitions is the company that's getting acquired jumps and the company that's doing the acquiring comes down. If Progenity gets acquired, that could be a catalyst that sends us through the freaking roof into the freaking sky and into the moon and into the promised land. Anyways, we got Progenity announce his appointment of Jill Howe to its board of directors. This was this morning, 5:30 a.m. Could this have possibly kicked us off? I don't really think so. I think what happened was at 9:30 a.m., the apes decided to come in and buy the stonk because we like the stonk. So we bought it right here, 9:30, 10:30 a.m. We just kept rallying, and that's how it went. This news was out earlier. It would have been priced in the a.m. I think today was due to the apes, honestly. That's just my opinion. Anyways, we got the short squeeze signals as well. Still a bunch of outstanding short squeeze signals. I gotta remind you guys, we're going over the basics still. We're gonna get into some more juice in a second, but we're going over the basics. One signal right here, type 3. Another one right here, type 3. Another one right here, type 3. Another one right here, type 3. We still have 4. This one's in 7 days, 5 days, 12 days, and 20 days. So there's plenty of time for this stock to go up. I'm not worried. Here we have the data. It was weird today. It actually decreased in short interest. What this leads back to is T+2. So we got to look 2 days back. Shorts covered when we dropped under here. So when we got down to 280, that's when shorts actually probably decided to cover. They got a cheap price. There was high volume. They had an opportunity to cover, and that's why we probably pumped back up when other people were selling, other people were fearing, and other people were FOMOing. That's when we got a lot of these return shares, 3.19 million. And we also got another 2.1 million shares borrowed. Now, if we get all these shares returned and now only 2.1 were borrowed, this means that okay, shorts are covering, but new shorts aren't taking out new shorts. I wonder why. I don't know. I don't know. Why would someone not want to short Progenity right now? I don't know. Maybe because it's going to go up 300% within the next month. I can't tell you. I don't predict the future, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. Anyways, we got 99.92% utilization. It's up 0.03 from yesterday. I don't know where they get these numbers. I don't know why it's not 100%. Could be because they only have 85% of the data. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is they're paying a high cost to borrow, almost as close to 100% utilization, and it's on the threshold list. We got a bunch of failure to delivers, naked shorts. The Ethereum CEO found 7 million naked shorts on Ethereum stock. Naked shorts. He hired an investigator to investigate the naked shorting. So if you're telling me Ethereum, ATER, has all these naked shorts and Progenity doesn't, you're blind. Anyways, we got to look at this chart because I just want to show you guys how deep these shorts are. Because if you scroll out to like the 1 year chart, you might think that there's no chance that a short squeeze can happen in Progenity. I mean, these shorts could have gone back here when it was at $5, $7 a share, right? No, wrong. If we go to the 3-month chart, you'll be able to see this right here when the stock price was at 80 cents per share. It was only a 3% short interest percentage of free float. But it kept going up. Here we're at $1 per share. It gets up to 10%, 13%. We're still at 1. It goes all the way up right here. We're still at $1, $2 per share. It's at 30% of the float. We're above that right now. We're at $3.60, right? Here again, it's at $2.50-ish. The high of the day right here was $3, and it was at 47% short interest. Now, it looks like shorts may have covered right here. Boom. No, that was a drop because of the newly reported FINRA data. So there was not actually any short covering that goes on right here. They just overestimated it. So almost every single short that's in the stock is hurting. I mean, none of the previous price action from a year ago is hurting. None of this, none of that, because most of the short interest accumulated when this stock was at $1 to $2 per share, and some even up to $3. But every single one of those people are hurting, unless you were lucky enough to short it in this range right here above the 50% fib level, which you probably weren't. Most people aren't that diligent. It's most of the short interest was back here, and they are hurting, paying 100% cost to borrow. Even the ones back here at $1 per share, they are down over 200%, paying 100% cost to borrow. And this is what exactly I mean. We look at the daily chart, and I hate to just flip back and forth to technical analysis. This could stay in a high RSI in a weird MACD longer than shorts can remain solvent. It looks like it's coming down. All right, I don't know where the RSI went. It disappeared. It's magic. But you look at the MACD, it looks like it's coming back down, right? It looks like it's coming back down to earth. But at the same time, it can just come back right back up because we're in a short squeeze. There's so much pressure on the shorts, as I just described. So with that being said, volume comes back. It can easily continue to stay high, and it looks just ridiculous on a technical level, and it can still stay high. That's just how short squeezes work, and that's just what I want you guys to understand. Anyways, we have the short interest data, 1 out of 5,528 different stocks. This is number 1. This is the best stock. We like the stock, etc. We had about 400,500 shares available to be shorted just this morning. It went all the way down. People were shorting it in pre-market, but then boom, we spiked it right back up. And now there's about 200,000 shares. So I don't know where they're getting these shares. Obviously, there was some return shares today, but yeah, that's probably why it's coming down here in the borrow rate too. We got those return shares on Ortex. We saw those ones, and the borrow rate comes down. It makes sense. It makes sense. We'll see if they continue to want to short this stock. We'll have to pay attention to the return shares as of tomorrow, but for now, 66%, I'm still taking that. Ortex has it at 100%. It's still very, very high. Again, I wanted to show you guys this short volume ratio because I think I'm noticing something. So it was in the 50s, right? It was in the 50s. Now it's in the 40s. Now it's back to 45. It dropped under the 50s briefly right there. Now it's back to 45. They're shorting this stock less. We also got that put spamming the other day. We're not getting it as much. Perhaps it's getting a bit harder to short the stock. I can't tell you anything for sure, but we're seeing that short volume come down. We got 45% as of yesterday, which can definitely be an important indicator right there. Anyways, we got the call option flow. Nothing right here. My unusual whales is freaking out. It's not letting me do 10,000 premium, so we're going to have to do 9,000 today, unfortunately, but it'll still show us a general idea of the whale sentiment. Again, ask side only, so the straight buying of call options, the straight buying of put options, we're not taking into consideration any selling of put options or selling of call options, but we're going to look at the 10 biggest overall option trades later, and I'll let you guys know what's going on the bid side as well. But right now, this is just the ask side, which will give us a better idea of straight sentiment. Anyways, do you guys see any, like, what? This is 98.7% bullish. It's insane. It's insane. And I can't wait to get into the biggest option trades because I'm going to give you guys a new strategy that the hedge funds are not pricing in. And I don't know if I have the influence to get people to start doing this strategy, but I know it's going to work. Anyways, we're going for that 11/19/2021 expiration date. Again, we're going for that one. There's so many options in the money right here. You guys can see we have about 32,000 now in the money again, just because of today's price action. Another 28,000 once we get to $4. Another 22,000 once we get to 4.5. Another 37,000 to 5 and 5.5 and 7.5. Thousands and thousands of call options will be in the money. That's besides the point. Again, we're going for the 4 here on the whale chart. We're going for the 2.5 next, and then the 3 and the 3.5. So people are starting to go more in the money now with these call options. People are getting less risky, less speculative. They understand that there's going to be jumps and risks and all of that. Anyways, we got the unusual whale flow. And again, I can't wait to get into the 10 biggest option trades because I'm going to rip apart shorts with this one if we can get this strategy to get it going. But anyways, we had another increase in call option volume as of today right here. It looks like it's coming back up. If we do have another parabolic day tomorrow, it's going to come right back up to the levels we were at before. Where is it? Right there. Boom. You see how it comes right back up? We're still in this kind of purgatory stage. We just had a bunch of red days in a row, but I think if we can continue this bullish momentum, the call option volume will come up and there will be even more of these call options that are in the money. Anyways, the part that I've been waiting for, the 10 biggest option trades today. You guys can see that 5 of them were bullish, 5 of them were bearish. Now this is very important because they were all call options, and you can see the difference between what people are speculating when they're bullish and when they're speculating when they're bearish in these call options. So you guys can see right here, the biggest one today was an 11.19 $2.5 strike price. So that's the closest expiration and they're going in the money. But the second biggest one was a selling of the $5 for 12.17. We look at these other selling of the call options. You can see this one was for 11.19. That one's unusual out of the batch. The other one was for, 1/21/2022, and the other two were for also 12.17, and all of them were at that $5 strike price. The calls, again, most of them are kind of in the money. This one's in the money. This one's slightly out of the money. This one is in the money. The calls are going for the buying. The bulls are going for in the money. The bears are going for out of the money and further out expiration. So how we actually combat this? Okay, we'll go back to the chart to explain this. We'll go to the weekly chart. We'll get rid of this Fibonacci band. So 11.19, that's a very close expiration. That's the expiration we're waiting for because all of these call options are in the money. If we go to December 17th, there's way less for this expiration date. And then again, way less over here, but a bit more actually for the 1/21/2022. So what we can do to screw over these shorts is, since there's more for the 1/21, we got to get the bulls to start going for these further out expirations, guys, because the bears are pricing in that after 11.19, the decrease in volatility, that's going to end up plummeting the stock, because once all those call options are settled and good and everyone gets their money and the gamma squeeze is over, then they think the price will drop, which is why they're selling those out of the money $5 call options for this expiration right here, January 22nd, 2021 or 2022. I got that backwards, and December 17th, 2021. So if we start going for these further out expirations, that could actually put some of these shorts in a terrible, terrible position, because they see open interest adding on like the January 21st, 2022. They will start getting scared because that's when the move is going to be priced in. Instead of doing a quick move, it can be priced in. Obviously, there's risk of dilution and other things from that time being, but I do think that could be potentially a way to get these shorts to start, I don't know, freaking out a little bit. But, you know, you can't predict the future, so who knows what's going to happen. Even if that doesn't happen and it doesn't work, honestly, the chances of it happening are probably unlikely. We still have tons of these options that are now in the money. 32,000 here, 39,000 here, 16,000 here. And when we keep going up in anticipation for that 11.19, these ones are going to start going in the money as well. So we're still going to get that November 19th. But if we do start planning further ahead, perhaps we can start really messing with those shorts. Because, again, they know that 11.19 is when the volatility dives. So if we extend it, if we decide to extend it into the future and we get that gamma squeeze going in the future as well, that could really, really screw over some shorts, because they're planning after 11.19 for this stock to fall. I'm telling you guys, that's exactly what's on their mind. And they think if they can hold it for 11.19 without getting a gamma squeeze, without getting short squeeze, they think they're good. They think they're good to go. But if we extend this out into the future, that could be huge for us. Even though there is dilution, there are some risks in doing that as well. I'm not going to say it's a perfect strategy at all. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, like the video if you guys did. Give me a hoot in the chat. Hoots in the chat, baby. Throw them owl emojis down there. I want to see all the love. We got Progenity up today about 16%. We're going to keep this bullish momentum coming. We're going to get all of the FOMO people to come back into this stock. All the people that got scared, paper handers that just sold, they're going to buy in at elevated price levels. It's all going to help us in the end. I'm so excited for Progenity. Anyways, guys, if you wanted to subscribe, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. We go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., 30 minutes before open. Guys, I am so freaking excited for Progenity. I'm so happy there was a bear trap. I'm so happy I didn't just look at those lines. Lines cross means go down. Lines cross means who cares, right? We got our conviction here. We know what we're doing. We know this is going to go cataclysmic, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the next leg up. I know you guys are too. So, you know, let's get it. Let's get this bread. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out WeBull if you guys did. Link below, up to $2,300 in free stock just for signing up, depositing at least $1 on their platform. It's worth checking out if you guys haven't already. And with that being said, that's about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Woo-hoo! Peace.